Knowing where bonefish spawn is the first step in protecting these vital areas and conserving the species locally. BTT achieved a major breakthrough last spring with the discovery of a bonefish spawning area in the Upper Keys. This is a first for the state and a game changer for our fishery. Since then, we've been working with our state and federal agency partners to ensure that this site is protected. And we've extended our search area to other promising locations. Recently, we uncovered new clues of spawning activity in the Lower Keys that point to undiscovered spawning sites. As our bonefish populations continue to rebound, these spawning sites will only become easier to find. So it is essential that we take proactive steps to ensure that these important areas are protected.
Everglades restoration remains BTT's highest priority in water-related policy, and we're making great progress. Earlier this year, we joined with partners in celebrating the ribbon cutting for the first cell of the EAA stormwater treatment area. Meanwhile, construction continues on the EAA reservoir following last year's groundbreaking. When completed, this complex of projects will help store, clean, and move more water south, reviving the Everglades and Florida Bay, replenishing Florida's aquifers, and reducing harmful discharges to the St. Lucie, Caloosahatchee rivers, and the Lake Worth Lagoon. But our work isn't done yet. BTT is calling for full funding and expedited completion of all Everglades restoration projects. At the same time, we are advocating for additional initiatives that address water quality issues in the Indian River Lagoon and other locations throughout the state, from improved wastewater and stormwater infrastructure needs to the restoration and conservation of important coastal habitats.
Hi, I'm Justin Lewis, here at one of the few mangrove areas that survived Hurricane Dorian on Grand Bahama. Since Hurricane Dorian decimated the northern Bahamas in 2019, BTT has been a leader in the effort to restore mangroves on Abaco and Grand Bahama. Mangroves provide vital bonefish habitat and protect the communities of our fishing guides from storms and erosion. Working with guides, partners, and volunteers, BTT has planted more than 65,000 seedlings to date, with a plan to reach 100,000 this year. But that's not all. We've partnered with Waterkeepers Bahamas and the Perry Institute for Marine Science to launch the Bahamas Mangrove Alliance. Our new coalition will scale up habitat restoration to plant 1 million mangroves by the end of 2025. At the same time, we're working together to expand restoration to other islands and to pursue national policies benefiting mangrove conservation.
BTT is taking a leading role in advocating for the passage of the Shark Act, which will establish a task force of fisheries managers and shark experts responsible for addressing shark depredation. This will be the first step in building our knowledge to improve management and mitigate depredation nationally. Here in the Keys, BTT is also leading the way with a new research project to study shark interactions by location, season, and fishing method. The results will help inform future management decisions, including ways to reduce shark and angler interactions and limit impacts to our valuable fisheries.
Florida's waterways are vital to our economy, livelihoods, fisheries, and way of life. But they're under increasing threat from altered freshwater flows, failing and outdated wastewater infrastructure, pharmaceutical contaminants, and glyphosate pollution. BTT launched the Win Back Our Water campaign to address these threats before it's too late. We're calling for continued support of Everglades restoration, Indian River Lagoon wastewater improvement funding, and for comprehensive water quality reform, pharmaceutical contaminant removal, and reductions in glyphosate use. Florida must continue to make immediate and significant policy changes and long-term investments in water quality and habitat conservation to halt the accelerating decline and give coastal ecosystems a chance to recover.
I'm Joellen Wilson, and today I'm in Southwest Florida at Rookery Bay, where BTT is leading the planning of 2 projects to restore natural flows and conserve valuable habitat for fish and wildlife. The first project is here at Shell Island Road, and the other is at Marcos Shores Lakes. Both projects will enhance tarpon and snook habitat with added benefits like improving water quality and increasing coastal resilience from storm events and sea level rise. Our work at Rookery Bay builds off of previous restoration project at Coral Creek, where we and our partners successfully restored juvenile tarpon habitat, and we designed and tested different treatments that we can now use to inform future sites in need of restoration. This experience will be valuable as we tackle new projects.
I'm Dr. Adiel Perez, BTT's Belize, Mexico Program Manager. The new partnership with Coastal Zone Management Authority and Institute in Belize will benefit our flats fishery and the communities it supports. This organization's mission is to ensure the sustainable use of marine resources and the wise development in the coastal zone. BTT will support this organization, and together we will collaborate on bonefish, tarpon, and permit research and monitoring activities, as well as education outreach to students and the angling community. BTT will also provide support to them on national initiatives. This includes marine spatial planning and other policy priorities that will help ensure the sustainability of our flats fishery.